Call me a contrarian, but what you guys hate, I love. I don't know when it started, but the internet I've decided to hate certain characters that I appreciate. And as a guy who likes to hate, I like to hate on the things you guys love. So I decided, why not rate and see how different our tastes are in characters that may not be commonly liked. And I'm talking about the most hated, heinous, despicable, despised characters in anime. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, so why not make this in tier list form? The tier list are over here. We got the ranks. Only way to fix this is by deleting the anime. Then we got trash. 50-50. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. We don't know what we're gonna get with this character. Then we got I can fix her/him. Then finally, you guys are tripping. How can you hate on this character? Now, I've checked through the list. I know most of these characters. I think I know all of them. I remember what they did in their respective anime. So let's start off with not him. Let's put them in the end. Because people are playing with him now. Let's start with Boruto. Whatever he did, he deserves it. I'm going to put him trash. As soon as I saw that movie, the Boruto movie, I knew this guy was trash. How's your dad Naruto? How's your master trainer Sasuke, the GOAT? And you've got to resort to cheating to be good. I know that guy's trash. I don't care what happens in the manga. I'm never reading it. So, he's trash. We've got this guy here. Now, I don't read this, but I see what's going on. The only way to fix this guy is by deleting the entire manga. Destroy it, burn it. Everyone in the writer's room needs to be fired. Let's pick up something else. How much has he spent on this one person? Sometimes you need to realize you can't buy love. Money can't buy you everything apparently. And for him, he's gonna keep spending it. I just want to know where he's getting this money from. I'm telling you right now, next season of Squid Game, he might just be in it. Next up, we've got Dofi's dad. I know you guys probably don't hate him. You probably say, what a great dad. Am I right? He's probably one of the best dads in the show, in anime. But I see it differently. This guy took his very, very good son, Doflamingo, and put him in such a bad environment with bad people. He was around thugs. And guess what those thugs did? Because of the environment, Dofi's mom got sick, resorting to Doflamingo killing his own dad. That was a traumatic experience. But guess what was more traumatic? Being hanged up in the center of the streets because of these thugs. And all this happened because this guy wanted to hang around people in the lower class. I'm disappointed. He is trash. Next up, we got Dragon. Now, when it comes to being a revolutionary leader, is he good? I don't even know. He's been doing it for a long time and yet we've seen no evidence. Being a dad, not so good either. I have yet to see any evidence of him being a dad. Oh wait, we did. That was like chapter 50. We're in chapter 1000 now. Being a good friend, no evidence of that either. He let one of his best friends, precious someone, get kidnapped, and he said, we can't do nothing about it and you shouldn't do anything about it. Let's not do anything too rash. So I can't say he's done anything as a friend, but if there's one thing he's good at, it's looking at a certain direction. And I know you guys know what direction that is, which is one of the funniest things. So what can I say? That's 50-50. When I see the ... I start laughing. I'm like, yeah, this guy should not be hated. But then I read the story and see what this guy's allowed to go on, waiting for his chance to strike. When the Holy Knights come out, it's our chance. We're waiting. Orihime Ichigo! Now, I see why you guys hate her, but we need to think about it. What you guys really want is a party full of DPS. We can't have 5-point guards. Not everyone needs to know how to fight. We need a healer. We need a tank. We need a shield. I get it. She shouts. She averages 5 Ichigos a fight. But that's helpful. Without those Ichigos, we never would have seen Vasto Lorde Ichigo. See, you have to take the good with the bad. But now I'm debating, is it 50-50 or I can fix her? I can't teach her how to fight. I'm not gonna lie. She better keep with her restoring thing. So I'm gonna give it 50-50. Again, another one you guys think is probably annoying. or useless. And all I got to say is, love is a drug. I wouldn't know. But what I remember, she did in the end help Light in a lot of situations. She sacrificed her eyes, her lifespan, to be able to see names. Light and Misa, I think her name is, were like Kobe and Shaq. Except Shaq didn't have a mind of his own. He just followed whatever Kobe said. For a person like Light, he needs people like that. When he says jump, all he wanted was how high. He wants to be Batman and he wants a Robin. So he wants his Robin to play his role. What do you guys not get? That's what he wants. He didn't care for anyone to be as smart as him. So I can fix her, it is. Chi-Chi, I think you guys are tripping, honestly. But, nah, there's no but. God forbid a mother doesn't want her child to get hurt. Hey, so I'm gonna put her in the bottom here. Wherever she is from Future Diary, she goes up here. Hated her. I hated her. No, let's put it down. Let's put it down. I changed my mind. The fan base around her, the people around her, her fans. I wasn't a big fan. Her character, I wasn't a big fan. Next up, Danzo. What did Danzo really do for real? All he did was try to keep the village safe. Did he do that? Not really, but he did try. Effort was there. Honestly, I can't forgive him. So, trash. Endeavor. Bad dad. You know, the opposite of Chi-Chi. But you guys hate them both equally. Think about it. One's a good mom, one's a bad dad. But Endeavor, he's someone who's learned from his mistake. Am I right, guys? He learned that, you know, abuse is abuse. Doing experiments on your kids to make the perfect person, to be a #1 hero, is a bad thing. But he learned it was bad. So we should forgive him. I gotta give him 50. And if you're second all your life, I would see it too. He never sniffed first. My boy, Akainu. Now, what I said before about Danzo, I mean it with Akainu. He's helped a lot of people out. Now, did he hurt a lot of people? Yes. But the amount of people he's helped is probably more than he's hated. Why are people judging him because of his job? He takes his job seriously. He's a good Marine. One of the best Marines. If it wasn't for people like Akainu, we would have a lot of Aokijis, Kizurus, people who don't take their job seriously. People would be going on a rampage. He saw pirates, he kills pirates. He sees Marines try to run away from the war. He deals with it how he thinks it's appropriate. Did they take it too far? Yes. But if you're trying to be the best, you've got to take it too far. There's no limit on how far you can go. He's probably a great dad too. And if I really need to use my ult, look at the back of his coat. What does it say? Justice. What does justice mean? You think this is propaganda? This is the real deal. He protects people, keeps people safe from them scums in the sea. So I'm gonna put this guy, I can fix him. Because we're now blaming people for being devoted at their job. Look at Luffy. He's not a saint. When he broke in Impel Down, look at all the people he let free. Blackbeard's crew. Now, what's that mean? These are people who have done heinous crimes. There's a girl who steals girls' faces, making more work for people like Akainu to fix. So I'm saying the real villain here is Luffy. That's my takeaway. Ooh, now one of my favorite characters, other than Akainu, Gabi. My top 5 favorite characters in Attack on Titan. Now, I know why you guys hate her. She killed Potato Girl. I was a fan too until she died. I could only be a fan for so long, but it was understandable. You came in, you were killing some of my people. You killed one of my friends, close friends, and I'm not gonna get my get back. My fault Potato Girl was in the middle of the firing range. They lucky I stopped at only one. They were forcing it when they tried to make her redeem. There was no redemption needed. She was valid for her reasonings. This is a war. We've invaded you. You invaded back. Let me kill you guys back. What can I say? Cycle of hatred continue. So I'm saying you guys are tripping. Gabi, keep doing what you're doing. MVP. Mineta. Now, I don't have a problem with him, but I can see the problem. These are the same characters like Master Roshi, Sanji at times. It depends on who you are. But at the same time, they do provide sometimes comedic scenes and some serious scenes too. So it really depends on who you are when talking about this trope of characters. But me, I put a 50-50. Griffin, let's not talk about it. Let's not even. Okay, but I don't want to delete the show. I don't. Let's put it trash. Let's put it trash. Because I don't want to delete the show. But he should be up there. Again, this is another one that should be up here. But because FMAB is kind of one of the GOATs, I'm going to put it down. These two guys, synonymous with their crimes. We all know what they did. Unnecessary stuff. This unforgivable stuff. We can't. I can't explain, give you a reason why we should defend these people. Now, my girl Rachel, damn, I need to pick this back up again. But do you blame a girl for being jealous? If I saw the main character, not even that, if I walked everywhere and people kept calling me, you ugly bitch. Whoa. What the fuck I do? You ugly. And Darcy was taking the piss. But let's move on from that. Everybody was just disrespecting me for no reason. But then this kid I've been taken care of. Everybody just on their knees glazing. Oh my god, you're so cool. You're so talented. Like, let me really break it down chronologically, her story. She starts off helping this random kid out because there was no one else. She gets in the tower. She gets rejected straight away by this guy. He don't now. This guy plays it perfectly. Master Rage Baiter. He says, you can't go in. Who we're waiting for? The door didn't open for you, you rat. He still hasn't arrived. You go to the closet and wait. After that, Bam comes in. Does his whole thing. Special kid from the beginning. Wow. What's it called? He dad is smiling, snickering, looking at Rachel the entire time. Trolling, rage baiting her. Okay, we go past that. She makes it past. All because of someone else. And now she makes a team with her Darcy. All the disrespect she keeps getting. She getting mad strays every other second. If you think she was hiding her face because of Bam, I think she was hiding her face because of her Darcy. She wouldn't stop talking. And I'm getting disrespect. I would have pushed them too. No other way to change it. And as chapters go by, there's like a little more spoilery. What Bam was doing was harassment. That's what I'm calling it. Leave the girl alone. She don't fuck with you. I can't blame her in any single step. Your two options are get back, try to kill her, or just move your separate ways. And I'm not saying she needs to be fixed, because that's my main character right there. But I'm gonna put her. I can fix her. I can fix her because person made out of the environment she was in. Think about it. If people were nice to her, if people treated her with respect from the beginning and not as a tool like Coon to be friends with Bob, she wouldn't have turned out to be like that. Ay. Sakura, not too much on Sakura. That's what I'm saying. There's a clip out there where she's like, ew, Naruto. But then again, if there's a guy you think is ugly and you don't fuck with him, if there's a girl you think is ugly, you don't fuck with him, am I forced to like him? Was she saying all this shit in front of his face? No. Now, what she was saying, was it appropriate? No. But she was like 12. We blaming a 12-year-old for not treating the situation properly. What type of PR do you think these people have? So, hey, you guys are tripping. Sasuke, that's my goat. He could do no wrong. I don't know why he's even here. Let's put him here. Yumiko, wherever her name is, blah blah blah, from the gambling show. She is only here because I hate her. I watched the show, thought nothing about it, cool show, blah blah blah, mid. And then 2020 came. And then people started taking this show and made it something it isn't. And then Netflix decided to make a show called Bet. What is going on? So the only way to fix this is we just have to delete the show. Because her character's done so much damage in the community that we need to get rid of the show entirely. Now, this girl right here, Tia. If we're talking about Orihime and all them, useless. She is the most useless person. She doesn't have a deck that's even useful for the team. She keeps yapping about power of friendship. She was not useful the entire show. We had a girl like Mia Mai, the Harpies deck and all that. She was helpful in a couple of fights. But her, after screaming, we are friends. Friendship will guide us through this. Her job was finished. I'm telling you right now, take her away from the show and it's still the same show. I promise you. And not just her, the other guy, Tristan. Oh my goodness. Remove both of them now. Now. They're gonna go trash. She wasn't funny. She wasn't a good fighter. Her story was ass. She didn't even have a story. I challenge you to name me 5 duels they had. I'll make it easier. Tristan and Tia combined together. Just give me 5. You know what? Give me 3. And I'll give up my stand. Another one. Azula, whatever she did, I forgive it. She could do no wrong. Am I right, guys? Ooh, now we got Envy. She's gonna be trash. How you kill my man, my boy, Hughes? Her daughter was out there in the funeral saying, "Why are you burying my dad?" Like, I don't get it. Why are you burying my dad? He said he's got a lot of work to do. Stop burying my dad. That scene haunts me till this day. And the most satisfying, and if the most satisfying scene is when Mustang goes, bah, 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 fries you. We get well done steak. No medium rare. You were trash. We waited for you to die. Bring back my boy Hugh. Rudius. Just delete the show. Just delete it. Just delete the show. There's nothing about it that needs to be kept. Nothing about it. Just disappear. Be gone. I'll be honest. When first watching it, I was like, damn, she did that. Then when she got accused, I was like, damn, it happened. I just didn't care, honestly. But she was trash. She definitely was trash. But like, I could care less about the story. I could care less about the show. It was like, it was interesting enough for me to care. But yeah, she definitely was trash. Was I satisfied in the end when she got Fig? Not really. Could care less. But yeah, couldn't say I liked her. Actually, I'm lying. I did like her. She was like the only interesting part of the story. And then episode 16, whatever episode it was, happened. And then she became irrelevant. And then the show just became nothing. I never watched the show ever again. I heard season 2 was bad. So that definitely didn't encourage me to watch it. Mahito. I hate Mahito as much as... Do I? Yes, I do. He killed Nobara. I hate Mahito as much as the next person. But what are we expecting? An evil guy to be good? So I must say, you guys are tripping. But then at the same time, I did say Envy. But it's like different. Mahito did kill Nobara, but I expect nothing less from him. I would hope he killed Nobara. Not really, but like, you know, I gotta keep it consistent actually. Pretty 50-50. Because I was actually interested in the character for a little bit. I was interested in the character, so I was just upset at a scene. With Envy, I didn't care about Envy. But then he killed Hughes, which just made me hate that Envy. I really care for Envy that much. With Mahito, he just doing his job. I am you. At least that's what he said. No. That's what Yuji says. Ahmed, trash. Who's that? Is it Falco, the red-haired guy? We should have kept Erwin instead. Because of him, Erwin's dead. That's the only reason I don't care. I never liked him. Since day 1, since episode 1. Eren, Ahmed, Mikasa, we're all ass. I must say it. People are scared to say it. They were all ass. And then when we sacrificed them for Erwin. Oh my goodness. Erwin could have been here. We could have had Erwin, Levi, Gabi. What a great show that would have been. We sacrificed greatness for this guy to have conversations with Frozen Annie. Not because he really liked her, just because he had Berthold's memories. Ikeguri. I don't have anything to say about him, honestly. All I've got is he was stealing people's dreams. Every time he advanced, someone's dream was being stolen. He was stealing wages, money, all of the above. But I respect it. If not you, then who? You gotta focus. So you know what? I can fix her or him. I can fix him. And his playstyle is basically his personality. I'ma make it however I have to. It don't matter. It's not gonna be the flashiest way. I'm never gonna be like super famous. But I will be there. Judge, bad dad. He's just a bad person in general. But how bad is he? A scientist evil? Can a scientist be evil? Yes, they can. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just put this guy up here. Trash. And Garp. Finally. What inspired me to make this video? I've been seeing a lot of disrespect. What are they calling him? The drums of oppression. They're saying he's moving oppression impact. All this for agendas? We're destroying a good man's name for agenda. Is what I'm hearing. And I want to know which side of the world this is. I think I know who it is. It's the same Yonko fans saying this. Because I'm telling you right now, they're the only people who can come up with such agendas to prove a point. While 3 out of 1 of the Yonkos are probably oppressing someone right now as we speak, they are making fun of the Marine for, doing his job. The downplay is disgusting. It's revolting. You guys are laughing right now. But when it's my time to go up, when the stocks go all the way back in my side, I'll be the one laughing. While here talking about everything is approved. What about Mihawk then? What about Mihawk fans? What have you guys approved? Right, nothing. Because we haven't seen the guy for years. All he does is drink wine. That guy does not care what he's doing. He's the same. He's oppressing people too. Who else? Kaido, Big Mom, Blackbeard, Pirates, by the way. Buggy's probably involved. You guys just see Luffy and then close your eyes and say, "Oh my God, Warrior of Liberation." He's oppressing me right now because of you guys. I feel oppressed because of that guy, that single guy right there. So don't talk about my goat like that. So what if he let Ace die? Ace stood 10 toes on it. I respect it. I don't respect it. But you know what? It's on him. When Dragon does nothing, it's ... But when my boy Garb does nothing, it's oppression. We gotta fix these agendas. I'm gonna go on a press run because this should not be even allowed. Why are we having a conversation about this? Like, people are having serious conversations. There's no way people are having serious conversations about this, and it all started with an agenda. But anyway, this is my list. I think it's the most perfect list. Perfect list of the most hated characters. Some of you guys are tripping at the bottom here, Chi-Chi, Gabi. They're good characters. They're good people, depending on what perspective you're looking at. While on the top, there's no perspective you can look at. You look at the left, you look at the right, you close your one eye. You should delete the anime, honestly. Any experience listened to, the French version, the dubbed version, the German version, the original Japanese version, is not gonna fix the anime. Rudius needs to be deleted. Rent a Girlfriend needs to be destroyed, erased from everyone's memory as a manga that has been published for over 3 years or more. I don't even know how long it's been out. Maya or Tia, I think, never needed to be Yugi's team. Tristan too. God. Homing, one of the worst dads, putting his child in such a precarious situation. And the rest, the rest are doing the rest. But if you see anything wrong with this list, or if there's anyone else I should have added on this list, you should just let me know. Am I going to disagree? Or am I going to agree? Why would I have put them? I don't know. This list looks good to me. This is a perfect list. This is not even hot takes. This should be common sense takes. I'm out.